two traders, one stock. One trader enters at a pullback, whereas the other one enters at a breakout. A week later, one of them is enjoying profits, whereas the other one is nursing regret. What's the difference? The difference is timing, psychology, and knowing which engine to ride. So in this video, I'm going to break down the two most powerful setups in swing trading, that is breakout as well as pullback. But knowing which one to ride when is the most important. Hey everyone, this is Pranav VK, an NISM-certified trader and trainer, and your swing trading guide here at Stockshaala by Kotak Securities. If you love profits, but also at the same time love peace, then welcome to the swing life. Today, we are going to learn how to ride price like a wave, whether it is just taking off or bouncing back with power. In swing trading, the most profitability comes only in two situations. One is breakouts, the second one is pullbacks. A breakout is when price breaks above a specific resistance level or a base. Pullbacks are formed when the price returns to a zone after a strong move and after which resumes its trend. Think of a breakout like as if a rocket is leaving the launch pad. And think of a pullback like as if a bus has already started moving, but you're hopping in at the next stop. Both are valid entries, but the real question is which one suits your style, market condition as well as risk. So let's start with a breakout entry, and for that let's head to the charts. Here I've taken the example of Anand Rathi stock on a 1 week time frame. You can do this even on a daily time frame as well. You can see that a clear base is formed over the last few months, and in fact as and when the base is coming to an end, you can see the volatility is also decreasing, and finally when it broke out there is huge volume, also signaling institutional buying. So this specific breakout after resistance is your breakout entry. This kind of a breakout often signals strength, urgency as well as institutional interest. Let's head to the charts to look at a pullback once again. So here if you look at Anand Rathi once again, I have come down to the daily time frame so that a pullback will be clearly visible to you. After the breakout that we discussed, now we have a rally that the market moved significantly, and after which there was a pullback from 3082 rupees back down to 2795, which will now act as the new support. And after this, if you have taken entry here, then you can see again it has broken out and gone up as well. So this is going to be your pullback entry. Another important feature you have to remember while you're taking a pullback entry is the increase in volumes while it is taking support and going up again. Whereas pullbacks are like entering a movie just after the trailers. You're skipping the noise, but at the same time you're not missing out the show. Now let's discuss about the breakout entry criteria. There are 5 different criteria that you have to remember before entering a breakout. So let's start with the first one. The price must be near a major resistance. Second, there must be volume build-up pre-breakout. Third, there should be tight candles or inside bars before the move. And then you can take entry on the candle close and above the resistance. And finally, your stop loss must be just below the breakout zone. Now let's talk about a pullback entry criteria. First, it must come after a strong trend leg. The price then pulls back to the 20 EMA, a previous resistance or a support or a Fibonacci level. A bullish reversal candle plus volume gives you the entry. And your stop loss is going to be below the swing low. The key is not to chase. In both the situations, let the confirmation come and then enter. Now let's discuss the pros, cons and when to use each of them. So let's start with the breakout. The pros are strong moves as well as fast gains, whereas the cons are volatility as well as fake outs. And when to use breakouts? In trending or high momentum markets. On the other hand, talking about the pros of pullbacks, it has better risk to reward ratio and lower risk. The cons are, if the trend doesn't resume, then you're going to miss out on an opportunity. And when to use them? when you have a strong trend move after which there is a pullback or retracement. If you are the kind who hates missing out, then breakouts might suit you. But if you love entering with comfort and logic, then pullbacks are your best friend. Now that you have learned breakouts as well as pullbacks, here is your quick action plan. Number 1, identify if the price is breaking out or pulling back. Second, confirm with volume as well as structure. Number 3, use appropriate risk to reward as well as stop loss. And finally, make sure you're matching the setup with the market condition as well as your trading style. Don't try to master both on day one. Ride one engine at a time, and once you have mastered one of them, then go to the other one. And finally, you can use both of them together. In the next video, we are going to explore how volume tells us the real story behind every move and how to use it as your swing trading lie detector. Until then, keep learning and keep growing. You're watching Stockshaala by Kotak Securities. I am Pranav VK and I'm going to see you in the next video. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.